Wikipedia Top 25 Report, Most Popular Wikipedia Articles of the Week, February 20th to 26th, 2022. Rank 1. Ukraine. Rank 2. 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine. Rank 3. Vladimir Putin. Rank 4. Russo-Ukrainian War. Rank 5. Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Rank 6. NATO. Where to begin? A long, long time ago, the hardiest of early humans decided to settle in the cold, cold shadow of the Ural Mountains. Fast forward some millennia and different groups of these people lived in different cities and had different ideas, as ever aware of the perpetual human conundrum of empathy and understanding. In this land was born an empire, led by Russia, number 9. As empires must, it fell, and so emerged a new empire, a nation of states under one ideology, the Soviet Union, number 10. Russia was still the big brother. In this union, Comrade Putin, number 3, was given certain powers, working intelligence that had him straddle politics and military. Reportedly, his enamoration with the Union's ideals was second to none, and he did not take it well when this empire, too, fell. Spectacularly. Out of Big Brother's shadow emerged Ukraine, number 1, the nation of Mila Kunis, endless, Chernobyl fallout, would-be number 27, jokes, and surprisingly good Eurovision entries. A new idea came to its people, many of whom identified only as its people, with this Western thing called democracy. It was not the only element of the political West that Ukraine began to adopt over the next 3 decades, moving ever further from its past leaders and brothers, while physically staying tucked right next to them. Washington, D.C., 1949. A group of Western nations fear the influence and attack capabilities of the Soviet Union and sign the North Atlantic Treaty, creating an organization, number 6, NATO, to uphold it. A new empire, but without administrative powers. Over the next 70 years, more and more nations asked to become members, number 8, member states of NATO, including, ultimately, many former Soviet nations still fearing Russia. Alone, they were small along Big Red's borders. With NATO, they became absorbed into a formerly hostile blob sludging further east, promising defense but requiring reciprocity. If you take out a globe, Russia looks as big as it sounds, hi, Siberia, but for all its land, it is sorely lacking in sea, an historic marker of power and present marker of independent trading capacity. The Arctic to the north is not only inhospitable, but must pass Scandinavia or North America, or shimmy around the Baltic. Ships from Kaliningrad still must pass the UK. North America and Japan await before the Russian Far East can sail into Asian waters. In Europe, Ukraine, the Crimean Peninsula, number 21, blocks the way through the Sea of Azov and the Black Sea. It is the last channel out that is away from a union able to waterlock Russia from all directions in one action. The Balkans joined NATO through the early 2000s. In 2014, new tensions, number 4, Russo-Ukrainian War, fully kick off. The Ukrainian president is deposed for swerving back towards Russian, rather than EU, influence. Independence referendums are held in the Donbas, number 20, regions of Ukraine closest to Russia with large separatist movements. The referendums are not recognized by the international community. Russia supports uprisings in the Donbas, number 19, Donetsk People's Republic, to attempt to enforce these referendums by force. It also seizes Crimea, number 24, annexation of Crimea by the Russian Federation, but fails to take any land connecting its mainland to the peninsula. Ukrainian waters are still in the way. Unrest sizzles. Ukraine dams the water supply to Crimea. Russia holds a Winter Olympics. 2 years later it gets kicked out of a Summer Olympics, and 2 years after that holds a World Cup. Kyiv, number 17, 2019. A comedian, Zelenskyy, number 5, wins the Ukrainian presidential election. Another television personality leading a country, and so close to Russia. Some were skeptical. Would Putin see him as an easy man to conquer? Russia and Ukraine agree to scale back tensions by the end of the year. In 2020, Zelenskyy announces his plans for Ukraine to join NATO. In 2021, NATO agrees to help them on their way to membership, needing no active conflicts first. Putin begins espousing the historic connections of Russia and Ukraine. A lot. He begins amassing his troops on the border. Number 11, 2021 Euro-inch 2022 Russo-Ukrainian crisis, few believed he would cross it. This week, he did. Number 2, 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine. Rank 7. Anna Sorokin. Sorokin is the only thing preventing a top 10 monopoly of the ongoing Ukraine-Russia crisis. She was born in the Soviet Union, number 10, but her place on the list comes from being the subject of a Netflix show, number 22, Inventing Anna. From a quick, distracted, read of our article on her, it looks like she pretended to be an heiress and committed a lot of service theft. Pictured is a hotel she lived in and was kicked out of for never paying. Rank 8. Member states of NATO. Rank 9. Russia. Rank 10. Soviet Union. Rank 11. 2021 to 2022 Russo-Ukrainian crisis. Rank 12. Russia-Ukraine relations. See number 1 to 6, it's just easier that way. Rank 13. Ketanji Brown Jackson. U.S. President Biden nominated Jackson to the Supreme Court of the United States on February 25, succeeding Stephen Breyer, for whom she used to work. Rank 14. Elden Ring. A fantasy role-playing video game developed with the assistance of George R.R. Martin, which was released this week after already winning Most Anticipated Game. Rank 15. Deaths in 2022. Number 5, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, has vowed that he will stay and fight for Ukraine until the end, even if it means he ends up on this list. Rank 16. Jamal Edwards. The British music entrepreneur who helped launch acts across genres died of a very quick illness, the day after a gig he worked. Rank 17. Kyiv. The capital of Ukraine and, currently, the world's media. Putin has been trying to take it, but at writing, it is still firmly Ukrainian. The mayor and his brother, former world heavyweights Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko, have joined the army to defend it. Rank 18. Euphoria, American TV series. The world's worst high school, but, like, atmospheric, is still on American screens. It has Zendaya in it, like just about everything these days. Rank 19. Donetsk People's Republic. Rank 20. Donbas. Rank 21. Crimea. Parts of Ukraine that have had de facto Russian control since 2014. Donetsk, number 19, and partner the Luhansk People's Republic, would be number 40, comprise Donbas, number 20. The two regions declared independence from Ukraine in May 2014, following a referendum, which was recognized by no international government, including Russia, and Ukraine considers these areas to be under terrorist control. Only parts of the region have been under the control of Russian-backed separatists for 8 years, but this week, their independent state was recognized by Russia and Putin, starting the invasion. Number 2, 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine. Crimea, number 21, is not considered independent to anyone. It was annexed, number 24, by Russia in 2014, while still nominally Ukraine. It is a key strategical area due to its access to the Black Sea, see number 1 to number 6. Rank 22. Inventing Anna. Aforementioned Netflix show, starring Julia Garner as number 7, Anna Sorokin. Rank 23. Elizabeth II. While Her Majesty is never far from this list, she is here this week after having to postpone several engagements after catching COVID-19. Some think she may end up on number 15, deaths in 2022, or may have already, and is being weakened at Bernide until her Jubilee year, 70 years on the throne, is over. Rank 24. Annexation of Crimea by the Russian Federation. In 2014, as part of their ongoing conflict, Russia annexed number 21, Crimea. Under international law, it is still de jure Ukrainian, though it is now largely integrated into Russia. Rank 25. Lyudmila Putina. Putin's ex-wife. Tabloids seem to have done exactly what they are known for and brought out speculation scandal articles about their relationship and children, and that is about it. Thank you for listening to this reading of the most popular Wikipedia articles of the week. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe to our channel so you can be notified whenever I make a new video. I'd love to hear your comments and suggestions on what else to feature. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.